What's up, nail geeks? Continuing on with this week's spooky filled postathon, spamathon, what have you. I have Glam Polish's Halloween Horror Shop limited editions to show you guys. This year we have 20 polishes. I have 5 of the 20 to show you guys. These are so stunning and they are very limited edition. So let's check out the ones I have to show you guys today. First up is Creepy Creeps with Eerie Eyes. This is a dark teal jelly with shifting iridescent flakies and neon glitter mix. Sidebar, after I finished swatching this set, I went grocery shopping. I wore this one in the grocery store, and I have to say, the grocery store lighting is legit. This one looked so stinking pretty in the grocery store. It was awesome, but I digress. So this one has a very jelly-like formula to it. It is very easy to build up. Now for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats. I personally took it up to 2 coats, and it beautifully covered up my free edge. It's got a lovely glowing factor pond effect going on with the flakes, and in person and especially at the grocery store, you'll see those flakes take on a lovely purple shift. It's really pretty. I really liked this one. Now I am going to suggest a good glossy top coat to finish this one off. It does dry down very flat, but a glossy top coat will give it that nice juicy effect. And Cult of Chucky is a bright red Crelly with sapphire glitter mix and aurora shimmer. Now this is definitely a bright red, but it does have this nice darkish type of undertone. On my monitors, it does look color accurate to me, but just in case, it is a true bright red in my opinion. Now the Aurora Shimmer in this is of the subtle variety. In person you can see it like what you see on the video, but it does take a back seat because the base to this is very creamy and very rich and dense. It's got a really smooth buttery formula to it, and for the most part I think most are going to be just fine at 2 coats. So you can see here on that second coat I'm getting really lovely self-leveling action. Now you're going to want to finish off with a glossy top coat for this one as it does dry down very flat and somewhat thirsty. And in our town of Halloween is a gray Crelly with multi-chrome flakies and metallic glitter mix. So this is a very true Crelly-like formula, somewhat leans on the jelly side, but also applies very creamy on the nail. This is what I would consider a smoky-ish almost type of pale gray. I do feel like on my monitors I'm seeing this color accurate. It's not a very bright type of gray, but it's got a dusky feel to it. This is also loaded with those multi-chrome flakes and those little metallic glitters. It's super fun that they really pop against that base color. Now for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats depending on how you polish. So I took it up to a 3rd coat here, and you can see it really plumped out very nice. So really going to depend on your personal preference. Now this also dries down quite a bit on the flat side, so again I'm going to recommend a good top coat. And Interview with the Vampire is a smoky purple Crelly with shifting iridescent flakes. So again, we've got a nice dusky type of base color here. As you build this one up, it's definitely going to somewhat deepen out that purple base color. Now the flakes in this one are very apparent against it. Gives you that nice mosaic-like effect with the flakes. They have their own warm type of color roll against that cool-toned background. Now, very similar to In Our Town of Halloween, this one's also going to depend on your preference for opacity. So between 2 and 3 coats, you're going to be just fine. This also has a really smooth type of feel on those brush strokes. You can see here on that second coat, it is really starting to deepen out and give me some perfect opacity here. So again, really going to depend on your preference whether or not you want to take it up to 2 or 3 coats. Once again, I've got a glossy top coat on my full hand shot, and you can see all of that color roll from the flakes. And finally, we have Monster Mash. This is a hollow base with metallic glitter mix and shifting multi-chrome flakes. So this has a somewhat jelly-like formula to it. However, it's one of my favorite types of finishes in that it's super sparkly, got quite a bit of glitter in it, and it's full coverage. So for opacity, between 2 or 3 coats, but you'll see here in just a moment on the second coat, it really starts to pack a punch for opacity. Now the holographic effect, of course, is being a touch shy on the video and in my swatches, but when you're in the sunlight, it's really going to light up. Those little metallic glitter mixes they're so fun. Really nice exploded confetti-like appearance on your nails. And I had no problems in terms of anything poking up or sticking out, and no issues with fishing either. So this one applied very nice, and I got a really healthy mixture of them across my nails. And once again, finish off with a good glossy top coat. Now, those of you who are new to indie polishes, Glam's Halloween Horror Shop event is an annual type of thing. There's typically quite a bit of polishes. However, they are very, very limited edition. A lot of times they sell out within the day, or even sometimes, I think one year they sold out within like an hour, just a couple of them, the more popular shades. So if you are wanting any of these or any of the other 15 that are in this set, I definitely recommend setting an alarm for that, as these will not be restocked. So they're only available during this time, and then once they sell out, that's it. So each of the polishes in the Halloween Horror Shop collection are $12.50 each. If you are wanting to grab all 20 shades, it will be $2.50. I'll link you guys below to Glam's shop if you want to check them out. And of course, I'll also link you guys below to the Facebook group if you want to get in there and check that out too. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.